is code.org. Let's see what we have. Gosh, now there is lettuce growing in clusters, okay? The harvester wants to pick everything from her lettuce garden. Woohoo! Each plant will now have more than one head of lettuce on it. So the harvester will need to keep picking while there is still lettuce growing. Remember, this garden only has lettuce. Okay, well that might make things easier. I have one block on my workspace, yep, and I can only use 5. Okay, so like always, I'm going to start throwing stuff down. I want to see how far this goes, and you can always be wrong with coding at first. I'm going to be on purpose. So that looks like 4 and 5. Let's see. Oh yeah, so it must be 6 blocks down. So instead of saying forward 6 times, I'm going to use a repeat, boom, and a 6. So that should take us to the end. I'm paying attention to how much lettuce is here. 3, nothing, 2. Let me see now. Oh, it does change each time. Well, if it changes each time, we've already learned that we're going to want to ask an if statement. We want to check. Now, there's going to be a problem with this, but I want to show you, because if you think if, you're on the right track, honestly, right? So if I say if there is lettuce, pick lettuce. Now, what's going to happen here? Let me hit step. Well, I move forward, right? And I say if there's lettuce, that's true, right? The computer says true, so I must pick lettuce. But what's about to happen? Well, we hit the bottom of our loop, zoop, and go back to the top. We're going to move forward again, and we leave all of this lettuce there. So what's another solution? Okay, well, I'm going to say if it's lettuce, what if it's still there? Okay, well, what if there's 3 of them? What if it's still there? And you can see this is going to kind of work, but we have too many blocks. So there's 2. And now, am I going to be able to get 8 in this many blocks? I'm not. But I've noticed we have an other block here. While there is path ahead, and while there is lettuce. So actually, instead of using a repeat, I can detect. I'm asking the computer a question, and it's similar to an if. Nope, that's not the one I want yet. While there is path ahead, I'm saying, hey, is there currently path in front of me? And if there is, I should keep moving. You see the little detection bar? Cool. Now what about that lettuce stuff that we were having problems with? Well, let me get rid of some of this. While there is lettuce, what if, as long as there is lettuce, I pick that lettuce, right? So I could put it here, for instance, and I'm going to go all the way to the end first. I want to run this again. So what's happening here is the computer first runs while path ahead, and I walk all the way to the end. Once there's no longer path ahead, it's running this while loop, while there is lettuce. And that's why I picked all the lettuce at the end. But this isn't what we want. We need to check after every step if there is lettuce there, right? Well, watch this. If I drag this in here, now I can say, okay, you're going to keep going. Yep, move while there's path ahead. That's true. And so it will run the code inside. I'm going to move forward. Now I'm going to check, just like an if statement, while there is lettuce. This is true. And so like an if statement, if this is true, it will do the stuff inside. If it wasn't true, it would hit the bottom and go back to the top. Well, it is. So while there is lettuce, I don't need this if anymore. That's redundant. Wacha, wacha, boom, boom, pick that lettuce, hits the bottom, loops back around, and it all works together. Boom. These are called nested while loops. Cool. Onward.